Hello, welcome to Handle Cano Craft. Today I'm gonna show you how I upgraded these modular walls. I made these walls a couple of years ago. They are some of my first crafts ever, and I made them to play Frostgrave. I watched a bunch of crafting channels and decided to use some cardboard. After all, it is easy to use, durable and free or super cheap. In my case, all the cardboard I used is recycled from all the stuff I buy online. I wasn't using these walls anymore because they were very unstable. So I'm gonna fix that adding some more cardboard and foam to increase the base of support. And since I am modifying them, I will paint that snow to make them more versatile and not just Frostgrave pieces. The first thing to do was to cut cardboard shapes to glue perpendicularly to the main body of the wall, a little bit like the Gothic buttresses. Because the walls have a little base, I had to cut corners at the bottom for the new pieces to fit. This one wasn't too bad, but I wanted to improve it. So basically I was dry fitting and cutting little pieces of cardboard. While you enjoy this hyper-speed crafting, why don't you like and subscribe? It's free! To add sturdiness to these ruins, I pinned the walls with toothpicks. This adds a lot of strength and integrity to the build. And as you know, I like crafts that are cheap, durable, and easy to make. These ruins tick all the boxes. Next, I glued some XPS foam. I pinned some of them as well. This added more support and more detail and visual interest. It was time to fill those corrugation gaps. I had some acrylic caulking left from other crafts and house renovations, so I used it. This stuff is cheap and has lots of applications, I love it, but I just had a little bit left. To apply it, you can use a little spatula, a popsicle stick or just your finger. For the rest of the gaps, I made a paste mixing sand, and PVA glue. I made it quite thick, like this. I just took my time to fill as many gaps as possible. But then I decided to cut the walls to give them more of a ruins vibe. Then I filled those gaps too. Now they look more like ruins. Look at that crazy cat! Enough silliness. After that, I sprinkled more sand where the foam and the cardboard met. Basically corners. It is a good idea to have a container. If your desk is full of sand, your cat might decide to take a dump in there. Next, I painted all those new things with black Mod Podge. I mixed black and white acrylic paint to make a dark grey. I tried to make it as close as possible to the grey that was on the walls already. And I dry brushed all the black areas. And a little bit on the surroundings to blend the colors better. Afterwards, I was adding a little bit of white to make a lighter grey. Once I finished with the greys, I painted those kind of vines and stuff with browns and greens. Then I added a little bit of my homemade wash to certain areas. When the wash was dry, I made some pigments with these pastels. They look good on the ruins. Look at that! At the end, I gave the ruins some dry brushing with antique white. It looks nice. Do you recognize what I have in my belly while crafting? That's how I roll these days. I sprayed matte varnish to keep those pigments in place. And that's all, folks!